What did you do to these?
Those are my private ones.
How long do you have them?
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years?
Yeah.
Man, I like change them every 2 years because they're old.
These just don't wanna die. Okay.
Good, gloves. We wanna give you a quick introduction of what people are using mostly at the airsoft field, but not just the airsoft field, but also the military is using a lot of these. Maybe they're not standard issue, but people usually throw away the standard issue ones, and then they get one of these.
For a good reason, because you have a lot to choose from. You have all the different camouflage patterns, and basically they are really good. They're really good. I've been using mine for 5, 6 years. They're still here. Okay, let's talk about what we have here. Obviously, we only have one color each, but you can get them in different colors too.
We have just mechanics. Mechanics was just killing it when it comes to fitting. I think no other brand got this close. When you put on a mechanics gloves, man, it just feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It's a good cut, and they have lots of different models available. This is the fast fit, the one that Joseph and I use the most. It's very minimalistic, and there's no Velcro, which is one of the reasons why I like them. Because the Velcro, you get stuff in there, they get dirty, and then they kind of flap around, and they always open by themselves. So that's the fast fit, super minimalistic, not a lot of protection, honestly. Not on the inside, not on the outside, but I think it's enough.
It's definitely enough for me in airsoft because it dampens the BB impact good enough. It doesn't hurt that much. I can definitely still feel it. For me, but I can.
It's like, ah!
Nah. It's fine. But the biggest reason for me is because they are cheap. Yeah, if I ever damage them or rip them, or if I lose them, I mean, it happens all the time, you lose gloves, it's not that big of a deal with these cheaper ones. But on the other hand, if you want more protection,
we got the Impact. I think these are the most popular in airsoft when it comes to CQB. Good reason for that is the knuckle protection. If you ever got hit on a knuckle, man, it swells. Sometimes you can't move your finger anymore for like 2 weeks, and it hurts. So when you put these on, you're gonna see that you have this gel, like a rubber protection almost along your knuckles, except for the index finger.
Which is actually a good thing because that's your trigger finger and it's kind of covered by the trigger guard. I don't think I get hit in my trigger finger a lot. It's always this finger in my case. Yeah. Always this one or this one. Pinky not so much happens too, but these three are really like the danger zone, I would say. And this protection, it's exactly where it should be. It's nice and flat, still bendy because of these ribs. Pretty good solution in my opinion.
Honestly. Also more protection on the inside. So if you, maybe you put your hand into broken glass because you're not looking, these will give you more protection than the fast fit.
On the other hand, you don't feel as much because they are a little bit thicker. So that's one of the downsides. And these actually feature a nice little thing, which is a special layer here on the inside, and you can still use touch screens. So if you like to take stories in the field like we do, these are cool. I always have to take my gloves off. With these, I wouldn't have to do that. Bit more expensive, more protection, touch capability. Yep. And now we move on to the Mechanics Impact 3s, which is the newest generation.
Honestly, I think most people choose these because of looks, because they're slightly more expensive than the Impact and they don't offer more protection. It is a different style. You have these tactical, cool-looking, big knuckles here. So it looks like you could beat someone up. That's how it looks like.
But they're actually quite soft. It's nice. Soft. I usually don't like this style because they put like not Kydex, but like carbon inserts in some of the gloves. I don't like that because it just makes your hand feel not movable or like stiff. This is nice and soft. Best material.
Right, yeah. You also can't really see it, but there is padding here on the knuckles.
More padding than just one layer.
Yeah, it's not as good as on these ones. So I would say protection-wise for airsoft, these are slightly worse. Not much, they're just slightly worse, but still pretty damn good. And looks-wise, again, these just look tactical and cool.
And now you might be asking yourself, what is the difference if these, in our opinion, offer a little bit less protection, at least in terms of fingers. The difference is on the inside because you have touch-sensitive areas on all 4 fingers, just the pinky is not. Also here on the inside, it's also kind of anti-slip, so it offers a little bit more grip on the gun. Honestly,
Doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference, not that much, but that is one reason why these might be a tiny bit more expensive. They are definitely cool, tactical, good looking, and they fit very well as well. No matter what you choose, you cannot go wrong with mechanics. They are the industry standard, and these feel actually kind of nice. These are already kind of flimsy.
These are nice and firm.
After all the years.
Good. These are available in pretty much any store where they sell tactical gear because they are the most popular ones and they are the go-to for most airsoft players. Yeah, we offer them as well. You can check them out in our shop as well. And
that's pretty much it.
that's
Basically,
all you need to know about gloves in airsoft.
Choose what you like the most. If you want more protection, get these. If you don't really care, these will do just fine. It's up to your budget, your preference. So there you have it. Mechanic gloves. That's a thumbs up.
Chris and Joseph approve.
Chris and Joseph approve.
Chris and Joseph approve.
Cut.